what up YouTube? This is Slow as Star S bringing you another video. We rocking the minivan today. Hopefully we can go pick up the cams already installed in the head, and we can also pick up the block. So give you a quick breakdown of why I haven't posted in so long. So last video I made, we did the transmission and we dropped off the cams at the machine shop. Well, sadly, you know, the guy at the machine shop had a heart attack and he was out for about a week or two. So that kind of put me in a situation where there was nothing I can do about it. You know, I don't want to put out videos where I kept just repeating myself saying that we're just waiting on the machine shop. I don't want to keep repeating myself like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to wait till they're done and put out another video. And that's right, guys. This is it. We're on our way to go pick up all the stuff and assemble the engine. We're going to do a video also on how to assemble it, how we're going to install the head, startup videos, and how we're going to tune the car with the cams on. And we're going to get the car tuned by Alex at Stratified. So hopefully see how it does. One of the issues we ran into was that mount tune for the paper V2 cams. They sent us the correct, incorrect valve seals. In other words, the valve seals didn't seal right, but mount tune stated that it provided with the Piper cams. I believe there was like some blue and some green ones. I got the green ones, and they said that they typically fit loosely. And if they fit loosely, they told me to tell the machine shop to do something so they seal right. And I explained to the machine shop, and they said no, they know that method and they don't recommend it because it's kind of like putting a band-aid over something that should be done right. And you know what, they're right. So if Mountain pretty much told me to do something with the valve seal, and the machine shop said we don't recommend that, we've been doing machine work for so long, do it right the first time so you don't have to come back to it again. So I didn't take Mountain's recommendation on what to do with the valve seal. I took the machine shop. So they went ahead and ordered some new seals, and they had to adjust the valves a little bit. I think they had to taper them so they could sit tight on those seals. And now that everything's all said and done, the seals sit perfectly on the valve. I'll attach some pictures and some things that Mountain told me. And also, when it came down to the V2 and the V3 cams, the V2 cams apparently were a lot easier to install in V3. People are saying, oh, same thing, they're just straight drop-in. No, they're not. Here, I'll post some pictures of what Mountain said that I needed to buy some special exhaust cam for the cams, for the V3 cams. Versus the V2 cams, I don't need it. In case any of you guys are wondering if that V3s are just direct drop-in. It cost me about almost $1,000. Between 950 bucks and $1,000. I also got the block bored out and decked. And the reason for that is because whenever you put a head gasket on, it leaves an imprint of the head gasket on the block. So when you put another head gasket, it'll never sit the same. And because I wanted to make sure that that wasn't going to happen, and then we have later on have head gasket issues, I went ahead and got the block decked out. And then everything polished and everything back to spec, brand new. They did a really light bore on the block itself for the cylinders. There was no scoring, there was no scratching, there was nothing major or anything like that, but I still have them do it. Hopefully by today or tomorrow, we start assembling the engine. This won't be the video for assembling the engine. This is just an update video of what's going on and what happened. Another thing we're doing also is we're replacing the bearings on the motor. They're getting replaced. We did find some scoring on them, and reason for that we believe is to be oil starvation. Not that we're running low on oil, but I think because we're at a high horsepower now and we have the balanced lead shaft, because we're doing so many pulls that the oil is being splashed around in the oil pan and not enough pressure is being built inside the oil system for it to keep everything lubricated. It is keeping it lubricated, but maybe not to the extent where it needs to be, which is causing scoring on the bearings. Now what we're doing is replacing the bearings now, and we install an oil pan baffle, I want to say it's called. Yeah, the oil pan baffle. What it does is that there's a couple of trap doors in there that stop the oil from splashing around, and it splashes it only in a certain area. But that certain area is more than enough for the oil pump to pretty much suck all that oil and use it all up. I talked to a few builders also that have built countless amount of motors in the past. Not just EcoBoost, but LS. They've all said also that they install oil pan baffles because starvation of the oil system is literally critical when it comes to these kind of cars, especially at this high power of an output. And I'll see you guys here shortly as I pick everything up. Here's everything that pretty much they gave back to me. They polished the crank, they bored and decked the block, and the head's all done. Here's the total price for everything. Look at that. Right there. Came out to a total of $956.74. And here's what they did to it. Yep. So yeah, guys. Yeah, that's everything. Pretty good idea of what you're gonna spend if you did it yourself. As far as like go to your local machine shop, buy the parts yourself. So far, what I've spent as far as getting the cams into the head, it's about $1,000 something for the cams and about another $1,000 for labor. I spent close to almost $2,000 already just to get the cams installed. But now that that's all done, I just gotta put everything back together and then buy all the fluids, pretty much all the little things. I gotta buy all that stuff. Thanks for the support. We hit 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy. My goal was 1,000 at first, but you know, we're already at 2,000. We've doubled it. So let's get ready to hit that 4,000, 3,000, and so on. I'll be doing more giveaways in the future as well. So this is Lois checking out. See you guys on the assembly video. So until next time, peace.